Welcome to this operations tutorial for the Sany SRA1000A rough terrain crane, brought to you by Bigge Crane and Rigging. Today, we're walking through the correct manufacturer-backed procedure for safely and efficiently setting up the Outriggers on the SRA1000A. Take note, this video is considered supplemental learning material. Always read and comprehend the official Sany SRA1000A Service and Operations Manual prior to attempting setup or operations of the machine. All machine-specific documentation is located behind the operator's seat within the crane cab. To make learning easy, this training has been broken into clear segments. You can navigate using the chapter markers below, along the side panel, or directly under the video timeline. Section 1. Site Preparation. Before we touch the controls, crane setup begins with the inspection of the area, ground, and all setup hardware. The crane must be positioned on firm, level ground with adequate load-bearing capacity. Maintain safe distances from slopes, excavations, and any underground structures. And finally, ensure there's enough clearance to fully extend all outrigger beams for the selected load chart configuration. Always use proper outrigger mats or cribbing based on ground conditions and load requirements. The Sany SRA1000A comes equipped with a dedicated outrigger control panel located below the load moment indicator on the front console. Here are all the panel functions. You may select individual outriggers by pressing 1 for right rear, 2 for right front, 3 for left front, or 4 for left rear. It is common practice to actuate at least 2 jacks at one time. An all button is also available to select or deselect all jack cylinders. Separate hold to run control buttons are available for beam extension, beam retraction, jack extension, and jack retraction. Now let us demonstrate the step-by-step process to correctly deploy the outriggers on the SRA1000A. Before you begin, ensure that no obstructions are present near or in the path of the outrigger beams. If not already completed, install outrigger floats, sometimes referred to as pads. Verify that the hydraulic shutoff valve is in the open position. Ensure that hydraulic oil level is within normal range and the crane is up to proper operating temperature. Always extend the outrigger beams before lowering the jacks. Extend beams fully, or to the required load chart configuration. Do so by selecting the appropriate outrigger beams and holding the outrigger extension button. The SRA1000A provides lifting configurations and load charts for 100% outrigger deployment, 50% outrigger deployment, and on-tire or 0% outrigger deployment. This training session will showcase a full 100% deployment configuration. Verify the deployment percentages for each beam using the onboard outrigger monitoring system and or decals located on each beam if performing a 50% deployment. Once beams are set to the desired deployment length, begin to extend the vertical jacks. Apply pressure until the crane begins to transfer weight. Step 3. Lifting and leveling the crane. At this time, tires should be clear off the ground. Use the digital or physical level indicator to ensure the crane is fully level. If not, perform leveling by adjusting the jack extension as required. Once leveled, the crane is considered supported and ready for the next steps in configuration. Let's reinforce the key safety rules straight from the manual. Always visually verify outrigger position and movement as the operator or with the assistance of a capable signal person. Never operate outriggers during lifting operations. Keep personnel clear of moving outrigger components. Never use outriggers to push or reposition objects. Always follow the load chart configuration for outrigger extension. If not deploying outriggers, and instead you are traveling with outriggers retracted, ensure the stowing pin is installed to avoid unwanted movement during motion. A properly deployed outrigger system is the foundation of every safe lift. Remember, always read and comprehend the Sany SRA1000A Service and Operations Manual prior to attempting setup or operations of the machine. Thank you for watching this training session brought to you by Bigge Crane and Rigging. Subscribe for more operator and service technician focused overviews using real-world cranes in real-world situations.